Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Andrew, and welcome back to my channel. If you've never been here before, I'm Andrew. I'm the owner of the channel, and I am also the same one that you hear inside of videos across my entire YouTube channel. So today I wanted to go ahead and make this special video because it's Christmas. We all know that today is the day where everyone's opening presents from their families, friends, Santa, of course, and everyone from in between. Now, I will be showing off a couple of the presents that I got for Christmas. Some are more interesting than others. Some will be seen even in streams more than others. But I wanted to go ahead and quickly talk to you guys real quick in regards to giving a recap of 2020, well, not 2020, recap of 2019, and also talking about what we will be doing in the year 2020 and potentially what we'll be doing for the next decade. I hope that everything between now and 2020 actually starts will be going as planned, but there are going to be some hiccups here and there that I will be discussing in this video. Some of the things that I'm going to be discussing are YouTube schedule for the entirety of 2020, and then Twitch schedule is going to be changing, as well as some other things that are just going to be making a not really appearance, but more so a known presence that is across my entire channel that you guys will potentially see today. So, what is it that's going to go on in 2020? Well, first off, what's happened in 2019? 2019 has been a very good year. I moved into my own apartment. I have my own full-time job that I'm actually getting good paychecks through. Unfortunately, not as good as I want them to be, but that's besides the point. And I moved into my own place. I think I already said that, but still, I moved into my own place earlier this year, and I've been liking it. I've been liking it a lot. Living on my own is something different. I've never really lived on my own before, but I'm dealing with it right now, and it has its own struggles, as whenever you go and take a step into a courageous path, you always find some sort of struggle that you're going to be dealing with, whether that be both physically or mentally. I have those struggles as well, just the same as many other people. My struggles can be somewhat the same, maybe different, depending on how you look at it, but that's based on your personal preference as a viewer. Such as in my struggles are currently just a load of unexpected debt that apparently hit my accounts within the past couple of days. Well, not days, but more so past couple of weeks that are going to be, let's just say, difficult to deal with. It's because I'm having to sacrifice paying those accounts versus getting groceries, getting rides to and from work. I don't take rides home from work, but I get the bus from work. Unfortunately, there's no bus that goes to my work when I leave to go there. But when I go to work, typically I take a short Lyft or Uber ride, as many people do. I take that usually about 3 to 4 days a week. 1 day a week, I dedicate just walking to and from work, just so that way I get a little bit of an exercise in on that day. But I typically takes 4 Lyft rides and 4 bus trips per week, depending on what the scheduling is like. Sometimes it will be more, sometimes it will be less. It's all in the air, pretty much. But I'm having to sacrifice. This is one of the struggles that I mentioned. I'm having to sacrifice either getting transportation and groceries or paying out all those accounts that I accumulated the debt in. Ugh. If I were to go and play it smart, I would just go and pay all the accounts off immediately. But as we all know, if you were to do that, you're going to be stuck with less money for groceries, less money for transportation. And that's my issue right now. I'm not going to say that I want someone to give me a donation. No, I don't want you to give me a donation. I'm dealing with it right now. I will be dealing with it. And that's also the reason why I'm having to make a video in regards to what's going to go on in 2020. In 2020, there's going to be a few things that are going to be changing, such as in the upload schedule. Instead of it being 5 days a week, it's going to go down to 4 days because I am having to pick up an extra job, and it's going to impact my recording time and my stream time. So streams are also going to be changing. They're going to be going from 4 days a week down to 3. I'm still working out what days the streams will be, but the videos themselves will be coming out on Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. That's what my plan is, that is, for 2020. It's less videos that I have to make, but it's also more time that I gotta allocate to go and edit, record, render, upload those videos. And there's also going to be some changes going to like my Patreon page and to Twitch subscribers that I will go ahead and announce on the Discord server and on the Patreon website in case you guys want to know about that. It's mostly just early access to videos is going to be changing from 2 days early to 1 day early, just so that way I'm not having to make them as early as I usually do, but I'm still going to make them early regardless. Plus, it also gives me a better opportunity to go ahead and get your guys' feedback a little bit quicker, to be honest. What else? Well, Twitch streams, as I mentioned, I'm still working out the days on those, but they will be going down to 3 days a week. And I'm thinking if I'm planning things out right, they're going to be on Mondays, Fridays, and Sundays, which I'm not sure if that's going to be the final schedule. I have to still talk a little bit with a couple people. And there's that. Aside from that note, with the reason that I'm having to lower down my upload schedule and lower down the amount of streams for 2020 is because I'm having to pick up a second job. Because of the mentioned debt that I had accumulated earlier, I'm having to pick up a second job to go and cut up the slack and get the money for transportation, get the money for groceries that I need for not just on a weekly, but on a bi-weekly basis, monthly, so on and so forth. And occasionally, part of that money from that second job will be going towards bills and utilities instead of going towards groceries, but it's primarily going to go towards groceries and such. Aside from that note, what else is going to be causing it? Well, for those who don't know, I do participate in DnD Campaign. D&D is something that I have a little bit of a passion for. I go to a D&D campaign with my family every Saturday, pretty much. I'm not doing a campaign this Saturday because it's supposed to be mine, but we're going to be doing it next week instead because of the holidays and because people have overtime apparently. So I'm having to deal with that. And yeah. So I'm going to quickly show you guys a few of the presents that I got. Some are going to be a little bit of a recurrence that you guys will see in future videos and future streams. But other than that, most of these are going to be staying behind the scenes, as it were. The first one I've actually already used today. I've used it to go to make some hot chocolate, which if you know my channel as well, I like both hot chocolate, coffee, and energy drinks to go and have for some sort of drink. I used it to make some hot chocolate, and what it is that it's a nice little cup that just says Andrew, the man, the myth, the legend. Obviously, this is a play on words from one of the WWE superstars. I'm not going to quote their name because if you don't know their name, then just go and look up the phrase the man, the myth, the legend, and you'll find them. And to be honest, I kind of forgot their name. So sorry about that. In case anybody takes that as offense. The second thing you guys will also see on stream, in fact, I gotta get out of my chair to go and grab it, so give me 1 sec. So this second item is something you guys will be seeing on stream because I'm gonna be editing out my desk setup right here. What you guys see right here is kind of like my open sign right here with a little like question blob, kind of extra stuff over in the background. Of course, the blinds that you guys see right behind me, but that's all gonna be changing at the start of 2020 because of this one item. This one item is something that I got as a Secret Santa present from my sister-in-law, and I'm holding it upside down. It is something for me to use as a backdrop for streams. And I gotta admit, I really do like it. I like it a lot. If you guys can see that, that's just a backdrop of a lion. That as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Anyway, that's like the major present right there that I was deeply like surprised by, to be honest. I wasn't expecting anything like that to happen for Christmas. The next one is kind of like a little bit of a staple between me and my family. There's like an ongoing joke that I don't trim my beard. For if you guys watch my streams, you guys will know that my beard that I have right here, I don't like to trim a lot. So it usually stays like this, and I have these mullet chops off to the side. And there's a two-part present that I received from my sister-in-law as well, where it was pretty much something related to my beard. The first thing was from this company called the Beard Black. Beard Black. What they do is that they make these really stylish looking combs that you're supposed to use while you are trimming and grooming your own beard. I kind of thought that to be a little bit interesting because I didn't know about that, to be honest. And I really was kind of surprised. I wasn't too sure as well. The next present is kind of like a staple with my family, and this present actually came from my dad. So thanks, Dad, if you are watching this, by the way. And it's kind of a staple with my family because every year my parents go out. Sometimes it's my dad, sometimes it's my mom, sometimes it's even my grandparents. Sometimes they do that. But this year they sent some calendars. The calendar that I received had the theming of national parks. So I'm gonna go and turn off to the side here. This is what the calendar looks like. If you guys haven't seen these calendars before, I think that they're pretty cheap to get from your local store. I'm not too sure which one they could be from. They could be from your local Walmart or your local box retailer store. I don't know. But this one is just a National Parks Foundation calendar. I've already looked through a lot of the pictures, and they do look pretty nicely as well. I'm not going to show all of them because, frankly, it's 12 months worth of a calendar. There's March. There is May. That's actually a really good picture right there. The next one that I'm going to show you guys is the July, which I kind of like. A little bit of a rainforest vibe. It even says right here, the Big Cypress National Preserve in Florida, which I got to admit, I've never been there. I'm hoping that I can visit Florida later next year, but that's a task to be seen. But in speaking of tasks, there is something that I think was kind of funny that I received as a gift. Now, this is another one of the Secret Santa gifts that I got from my sister-in-law. And she kind of played it as a joke, going like, since you do this a lot when you were living with us, it kind of just fits you. Yeah, it definitely does fit me, doesn't it? I'm multitasking. I can listen, ignore, and forget all at the same time. I do this a lot, not only on stream, not only in videos, but I also do this in terms of family stuff. So there's some things that I will forget at the same time of listening or ignoring something. It's just something that's I think was pretty funny. Aside from that, there wasn't too many other presents. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It is a little bit shorter than what I was expecting it to be. I was expecting us to go on for like 20 minutes, but on that note, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Have a Merry Christmas. Have a Happy New Year if I don't get a chance to see you guys on stream or anything like that. But have a Merry Christmas. If you guys are watching this today, the video releases though, I will be live over on Twitch playing some Monster Hunter World. If you guys want to go and see that, just go and pop over at my Twitch channel. Link down in the description. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.